With us today is Trevor McEnaney, who is, I got it right this time, did I not?
That's right.
Okay, who is the General Manager of Night Security. Welcome to this session, Trevor. Tell us a little bit about your company. What size is it?
We are your typical or your average alarm installation company, the 5 to 10 employee range.
Mm-hmm. So you're just at the stage where you've built the company, it's solid, it's stable. You now want to take it, or this is a question, you now want to take it to the next level?
Yep, that's correct. We're going to have to grow through acquisition.
Okay, have you done any yet?
We just finished one in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Small company. It was a good learning experience.
And that was my question. What did you learn in doing acquisitions?
The due diligence process was eye-opening. There's definitely a formula to it. And then assimilating the company, there's definitely a formula to that, which I had to learn trial and error. I think the assimilation is the tougher part for a company my size. Mm-hmm. With our resources. We didn't have a full admin staff to go through the contracts and send out the letters and whatnot. I was basically in charge of doing that with the help of an office assistant. So you got to pick the right company, right size company. I imagine if you buy too large a company and you're not prepared for it, it could sink you.
And it has done that to not an insignificant number of companies. A lot of them have gone under trying to swallow the whales that they have bought. When you say due diligence, and of course what due diligence is the process by which the buyer determines that whether or not what the seller is selling is really there. And what was the eye-opener in that process?
We had customer discrepancies with the prior owner. Mm-hmm. Some of it had to do with installation. Either didn't finish the installations or he promised them X, Y, or Z. And we held back. Mm-hmm. It was about 30-40%. And we'll wait. The term was about 12 months. So we'll take a look at the numbers. I guess what's paramount is tracking all these customer issues and the financial data, just to find out if it was worth what we thought it was worth.
So the due diligence is the process by which you determine initially whether or not you're getting what you're paying for. Mm-hmm. And then the assimilation period is determining whether or not the accounts perform the way the seller told you they were going to perform, right?
Yeah, and if you don't assimilate them, I would say quickly or the right way, mm-hmm. you can end up creating problems that are not a result of the sellers, problems that you created yourself, which may impact the performance of those customers as well.
Being third generation, what is it that you see as your greatest challenge looking forward?
I guess the retirement strategy for my father and to position the company for success and growth. When you're at a certain size, there's two things for the owner, you either have to sell or you got to make, or you got to invest in the people that are currently running it, your family members. Mm-hmm. The issue there is you got to make sure you get the right people in the right positions, or else it's not going to work. And teamwork is paramount. Communication is paramount.
So you're planning the succession plan and in effect the exit strategy for the previous generation, mm-hmm. so that the next generation can come in and assimilate what's there and build on that foundation. I think that's a pretty good way of doing it. If you had a single bit of advice that you could pass on to those just entering the industry, what do you think that might be, Trevor?
I would say to attend the association meetings, get involved, come to these meetings and talk, network as much as possible. the more people you meet, the more conversations you have, the more you'll learn, the better you'll be prepared, and you'll create this community that that can support you in any direction you'd like to go in the industry.
I think that's probably the single best piece of advice that anybody could give regarding what they would do in order to learn more about how to grow a business in this industry. Trevor, thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you for sharing your ideas.
Thank you.